Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another Is It Worth Buying video. In today's video, I will be, talking on the plane building game Flyout. So, yeah, overall, if you kind of imagine or have played the game Automation, so, yeah, pretty much that, but with planes. But for this game, they make it extremely difficult to, I guess, understand how to go about building a plane. And I seen this and I was like, bro, I dumped a lot of hours into automation. I already know I'm gonna most likely dump a lot of hours into this. No, I didn't, and it's something where I'm like, I wish the developers the best when it comes to this game. But this game, it's to me, and I think this game, it's been out for some time. Hold on for a second. Yeah, it's been out since 2023, and I'm like, bruh, you guys should have added a tutorial in this game a long time ago. Because this game needs a tutorial. I can't really remember if Automation had a tutorial or not, but overall, they didn't have it set up where it's like, when you're building a car, because they usually have like the body of the car already out for you, but in like they do have it where it's like, okay, if you kind of just want to have an easy experience, that's there. If you want to have a more difficult experience, that's there too. With Flyout, it's like you just automatically set it out for it being a difficult game. And I think a lot of people, when they see a game like this, they want to have fun with it. They don't want to have it where it's all like, okay, I'm trying to figure this out, trying to figure that out. I got to go back and forth through YouTube videos, trying to figure out how to play this game. When a person buys a game, they're not trying to go, at least me, I'm not trying to go back and forth watching YouTube videos on how to figure out a game, all right? My thing is this. There should be something in the game laid out for me to just be able to figure it out right then and there rather than running back to YouTube, going back to the game, running back to you just and keep going back and forth. To me, that ain't fun. That's not playing a game. So, yeah, I just don't get the idea. I get the idea. It's like, you're building a plane, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be like I'm working for Boeing or I'm working for some, plane agency or company or something. And it's like I have to have experience in that just so I can play this game. Bruh, my thing is this, all right? And I've said this before. If you're making a video game, then it needs to be sold on Steam. But if you're trying to make some over-the-top, crazy experience of building planes and stuff, you gotta sell that on your own website. Because I feel like that's misleading. You go and you buy this game thinking like, okay, I'm going to be playing a video game and having fun. But it's like, no, bruh. Like, you going to most likely be thinking that, oh, I could go and apply for a job on building planes and stuff. I'm saying it don't need to be that difficult. There needs to either be some difficulty settings where it's like it's just a little bit easier to build a plane. And I'm not trying to hear, because I know there will be that person where it's all like, oh, I'm going to respond to this guy because I've been dumping hours upon hours into this game. I'm like, okay, that's you. I just played this game for the first time, and my first experience with it wasn't good. Because it's like you making a game difficult. It's like, bro, I couldn't even, there's just things about the game where it's like, all right, so, because I did stream it, so I should just go ahead and just like take that part of the stream and post the video. I might even just do a newer video just to show you guys about it and stuff. But pretty much, so it's in the opposite direction of automation. Automation at least gives you the body style of a car that you want to customize and stuff. It's not like some licensed cars, although I think they might have a mod system. I don't know if this game has a mod system. I don't think, yeah, it doesn't have a mod system. But anyways, so so overall, just kind of comparing it to automation. Automation kind of got like a car and I believe a mod system, so you can customize whatever you want to customize. In this game, you're building it from scratch. So you start off in the like seat of your character, just overall, you start off in a seat. There's your character, and you have to like pretty much build a plane around that character. And it's something where I'm like, okay, I don't mind that, but at least just have it where it's an easy experience, where it like, okay, if this part goes, if it's supposed to connect to another part of the plane, it shouldn't be something where I gotta like make it bigger or smaller. Overall, it's like, yeah, if that option is there, cool, but it should be something where it just automatically lines up. And I think that's the major issue with this game, is that when you're building a plane, it's like you really have to like build this plane. And that's cool, that's fine. But at the end of the day, it's like, bruh, my thing is this, right? You tell like some kid about this game, a kid ain't gonna be interested. I'm telling you right now. I feel like if this would have been like 5-year-old, even like 28-year-old me, I'm like, bro, I'm not interested. So it's like, what do you think that says if you're like, oh, okay, like a kid's gonna go crazy over a game like this? I think more so the aspect of taking a plane and flying it around, but the building part, that's gonna be the part where it's like, it shouldn't even be a learning curve. So like, yeah, it's something where I'm like, I definitely would change that up, but yeah, at the end of the day, and that's why I'm kind of like frustrated with this, because so I was like, okay, I know I'm not going to play this game again. In Steam, they've been sending me, because like, no, there's like a lot of games on Steam where it's like, okay, this game shouldn't even be allowed on here if it ain't going to be completed and stuff. But anyways, I have been, I guess, asking for too many refunds. I'm like, okay, well, if you guys allowed games to be on your guys' platform that actually worked and it wasn't all bugged out, glitchy, or something was wrong with it, I wouldn't have to ask for refunds. So I tried with this game, and then, yeah, they was all like, oh, you've asked for too many refunds recently, so yeah, it's something where I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm either going to have to, I don't know, put more time into it, wait it out. But I don't see myself, unless they do some updates to this game, and if I'm stuck with this game, I don't see myself playing a whole lot of it. Because I'm like, I'm saying it's like, it doesn't need to be as difficult as they make it out to be. So overall, I'm like, yeah, to the developers, I would definitely recommend you put out a little bit of an easier experience for people. At least then, I'm like, that's probably why, if there's anybody out there that's seen this game but they passed up on it, because that's another thing too. I'm like, I think that's something that Steam needs to be working on or doing, is having it where you can play trials of video games, whether it's well, they need to have it where it's a long enough trial to where it's like, okay, like I know at the end of the day whether or not I'm gonna like this game. I ain't trying to see you like, oh, we gonna have it where it's only a 30-minute trial, when games like this, like Flyout, it's gonna most likely take you a mandatory like 2-3 hours to figure it out and things. So yeah, and that's something where I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to dump that much time into this game knowing that I'm not knowing if I'm gonna like it or not. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it just doesn't need to be as difficult as they make it out to be. I'm like, I look at all these other different, like, there's this other game that I got, well, I'm gonna probably end up talking about it, but just to talk on that real quick, it's a home building game. They don't make it to where it's like, oh, you gotta like dig out a big old giant hole, get the foundation, put all the like sewer pipes and all that stuff. No, they have it where you just build a house and that's it. That outline of a house, put the walls up, wallpaper, carpet, or wood floor, tiles, whatever it is, upstairs, downstairs. Like, that's all that they're doing. And then when I look at a game like this, I'm like, that's how that should be with this. I'm like, it shouldn't be no over-the-top experience. But anyways, yeah, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.